Hey, what's up guys, I'm Anexonel, and in this video we're going to be unboxing the LeTV S1. So now, let's get at it. Okay, so if you guys are interested in getting this phone, well, you can head over to hunterbuy.com. Okay, so the first thing we have in the package is a golden flip case, as you can see, but I'm just gonna put it aside for now. We also have a tempered glass screen protector from 9H. As you can see, it is built for the LeTV 1 or the LeTV S1. And now we have the box, and as you can see, it is pretty similar to the box of the iPhone 6 or the iPhone 6 Plus. So you can see that LeTV didn't went far to design the box of the LeTV S1. It is basically the exact same thing as the iPhone 6 or the iPhone 6 Plus. On the side you have the iPhone logo. On the LeTV box it says LeTV, and on the front you have some sort of outline of the device. And on the back you have some of the specs. You can see that it says LeTV Le1, the color is silver. You can see that this model is the 16 gig version, and at the bottom you can also see that it is TD-LTE. You can also see the other name of the device, which is the LeTV X600, and you can also see that it has a 5.5 inch FHD 1920 by 1080p screen, as well as 3 gig of RAM. And you can also see that this device uses USB Type-C. So now let's go ahead and open the box. And the first thing you get when you open the box is the LeTV S1. So I'm just gonna take it and put it aside for now so we can take a look at what's in the box. And just like in the box of the Xiaomi Redmi 2, it says that you shouldn't be using any SIM card adapters because it might break the phone. And now going on with the unboxing, you can see that we have this kind of manual case, and what's cool about this is that when you pull the tab, the whole thing basically comes out, so you can take the SIM tool out, and you can also take a look at the manuals that are included in the box, but they are all in Chinese, not in English. And next up we have the wall plug, and it seems like it should be working in North America, but I'm not sure if they will send you the exact charger depending on your country, but they might send you an adapter. And next we have the USB Type-C charger, which seems to be decently long. So now let's take a look at the device. So on the front we have the light sensor, as well as the speakerphone and the front camera. And when you turn to the side we have the power button, as well as the SIM card tray. And when you take a look at the top, you have the IR LED light blaster, so you can control your TV, and you also have an earphone jack. On the other side you have the volume buttons, as well as a mute switch, just like on the iPhone 6 Plus or the iPhone 6. And at the bottom we have the USB-C charging port, as well as the speakers, or it might be a microphone. On the back we have the back facing camera, what seems to be two-tone LED flash, as well as a microphone. And you can also see at the middle you have the LeTV branding. So now let's go ahead and remove the stickers and go ahead with the first boot of the device. So as you can see, you have the LeTV logo with some Chinese branding at the bottom. And the next picture is going to be the logo of the user interface that is running on this device, which is the EUI. And I don't think I mentioned it, but this device is running on Android 5.0 Lollipop. And yes, it is heavily skinned. So the booting time was pretty decent. It took about 20 seconds to completely boot. So now let's take a first look at the device. So as my first impressions, this phone is actually quite fast. As you can see, it is also pretty smooth, and it runs on an octa-core processor, and as I said previously, it runs on Android 5.0 Lollipop, so this one is pretty much up to date with everything. And just like on any other Android phones, you can unlock an Easter egg by clicking on the Android version. And you also have a pull down tab to check your notifications, but you can't actually access some quick settings. You're gonna have to go on the bottom of that tab, click on the settings and access the settings directly, but it won't be, as I said, quick settings. And as I also said, you have the mute switch, which seems to be working perfectly. And you also have a bunch of stock apps like the clock, the calendar, the weather, as well as the music app. And they all seem to have been designed quite perfectly, but some of them seem to only be working in Chinese. And you also have installed the remote control app, so you don't have to download any third-party software, so you can use the IR LED blaster on the top of the device. And you also have pre-installed the Google Play Store, but I think that the website that I got it from, hunterbuy.com, installed it themselves. And now let's take a look at the camera. So the front camera that is up right now is actually 5 megapixels, and it is actually pretty impressive for a camera of that many pixels. And for the back camera, we actually have a sensor of 13 megapixels, which seems to be taking nice photo and videos. And for sure, like most phones nowadays, you can record in 4K UHD. Now we take a quick picture. We can also take a look at the two-tone LED flash, which seems to be working pretty good. And I actually almost got blinded by the light because it is actually pretty powerful. And I almost forgot to mention that you have some backlit buttons at the bottom of the screen. And by going into the display settings, you can actually enhance the video display, which is pretty good, and also have a pulse notification light, which is something I'm looking forward to. So I guess that this is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, well, make sure you leave them down below, and I will also try to have a review up within a week or maybe after a week. It really depends on how much time I have to do the review. And again, if you guys are interested in buying this phone, well, you can head over to honorbuy.com, and as I said, I have the link down below. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, favorite it, share it, and make sure you also subscribe because it really helps out, and you'll be notified when I release the review as well as my other videos. So again, I guess that this is it. Peace.